Hello, my friends. This is Shegali Brahman here. Today, I'm going to show you how to get a job during this pandemic, what you can work from home and still making $100,000 salary. Last month, 10 of my students just got job from home. They never had to go to office. This is the world we're living in. Guys, yes, I'm talking about technology jobs. As we all know that the ongoing demand of technology just skyrocketing, and all these big corporations are asking people to work from home. And in the other hand, there are folks who doesn't have a job. There are 40 million people filed unemployment insurance due to the corona pandemic. So why don't you take this opportunity to learn a technology course and really change your life, and you'd probably never have to go back to office again, right? Yes, today I'm going to show you step by step about a very particular area of technology, a domain where you can learn in as little as in 3 months and get a job from home and work from home when you get a job, and it at least pays $90,000 to starting salary. I mean, it's too hard to be true probably right now, but end of this video I will show you a step-by-step process, who I am, how I have helped thousands of people in the past to go to the same route and got the result, and how you should also follow my 6-step process that my academy put together to make you successful. Unlike a lot of other institute out there are just commercial and just there to get your money, we are driven by the end result, and we have everything that you need to train you to do the marketing and to get you a job. So let's begin. As I was saying, this is Transfotech Academy. I have established this institute in 2012. Ever since, we have helped thousands of people land their dream job that makes them $100,000 or more. Some of them became corporate managers in different Fortune 500 companies, right? So let's talk about my background. I'm Shegali Brahman, the founder and CEO, proudly leading and managing this IT Academy. I'm also the chief instructor here. I do train by myself along with 7-8 different amazing instructors that we have. All of them are Fortune 500 folks. Some of them working on a toughest corporation of the world, and being able to help people by providing that training over here at Transfotech. These are the directors. Ashraf came from a military background. Abdul came from finance background. They're full-time working people after they complete the training at Transfotech and helping people to get them a job. We have a proper set of student counselor. All of them are well trained up. They're also the IT recruiter. They're there to help your resume gets marketed when you are ready. Well, this is my background, and I've worked for 12 Fortune 500 companies, including some of the biggest government Fed agencies like Federal Reserve, Homeland Security, USDS. I was actually managing one of the big projects at USCIS is worth of $77 million for Capgemini government solution. I was the guy who actually provided the tech demo, recruited the team of 77 people, and delivered the entire project. And then I moved on to another federal agencies. Lately, I've been part of Accenture being the largest consulting firm of the world. I was a globalist. I was managing a team in Poland. I was managing a team in Bangalore. I was there. It's beautiful out there. I was there for a month and a half and managing a team of 300 people because I provided my consulting leadership to PNC. PNC Bank is one of the largest banks in the United States, and also Molson Coors as Accenture's client. And then I worked for JP Morgan Chase. I was a VP of engineering there in 2014. And a tons of them that you could see in there. Right, what do I bring on the table is experience, corporate experience. I've seen the world out there, And especially working in a consulting company, I have gained the knowledge that how to place people, not to just train them, but to place people. And accordingly, I have developed an ecosystem of recruitment within this agency or my academy that I'm just about to talk to you about. Let's talk about our instructors. They are all professionals. They are all amazing. They are all been working more than 8 to 10 years in the industry, and they are passion driven. They teach for passion. It's not their main income source. They're not here to make money. They're here to help you. So check us out. Check us their quality. They are super confident. They're super communicative with proper set of educational background and corporate background. This is one of the best part about our academy. We only take those exceptional teachers. There are a lot of videos out there about their quality, their ability, and some of the training, sample training classes are out there on YouTube. Go check us out. Next 30 minutes, I'm gonna talk about just one mission. How can you get trained in IT courses and get a job in 6 months? That's the only mission for this video, and that's the only mission for my academy called Transfotech Academy. So what are the courses out there, right? Because you normally get paranoid by learning different courses like Salesforce, cybersecurity, cloud, BA, QA, data analytics, data science, artificial intelligence, blockchain. It's just too many of them, right? You as a fresher, what course you should take to put your step in the door, and then sky's the limit from there. I'm going to talk about that today. Have you heard of called software quality assurance engineer or QA engineer or software testing? I'm sure you have. That's one of the most needed software engineering role within the Fortune 500 company, because everybody needs it. Whether you're talking about a bank or an e-commerce or government or hospital industry or retailer, any industry that you name off, they will require a lot of software quality assurance. Therefore, it has the maximum jobs available in United States. That's why you should consider a career in software quality assurance. Today, I'm going to show how you can learn those techniques and get a job in 6 months with Transfotech Academy. So bear with me. Still didn't believe me. This is the snapshot of my inbox that shows in one day I got 20 job requests from different recruiters who are desperately looking for this talent of software quality assurance engineering talent in United States. That many jobs comes to me or comes to us every day. Think about it. I mean, if you're considering about an IT career or thinking about an IT career change, quality assurance is the first door that you open because it's easy, right? I'm just about to talk about the technical stuff, what you need to learn to become a software quality assurance engineering. But working in the industry from 12 years, working with top 10 plus Fortune 500 companies, I know what is required. It requires nothing but your little dedication, and we have a fantastic process for that. We put together a 6-step process. It's gonna force you go through one step to another to make you successful, because we know what it takes. We have done it 1,000 times. So you don't have to really take stress about that. All you have to have is a willingness today to sign up for our course, and we can take care of the rest. And remember, this is going to be an instructor driven live classes. We are located in New York. We have our headquarters in Jamaica, Queens, and Manhattan. We are a physical institute. We're gonna be there to hold your hand, unlike any other online gurus that are selling your courses for. So how much does a QA engineer makes? This is an interesting question. I would ask you how much a fresher makes after graduating computer science in the United States. 40K, 50K. This quality, after you doing this course, you can start a job of $85,000 to $90,000. Asha joined us in 2019. She never took a physical course. She was always remote because she was in West Virginia. She got 3 jobs last month and choosing between which one she's going to pick.
How many jobs did you get this week?
This week, I have another offer.
When
So I
you
have
say
one final
another
round.
offer, means how many offers?
I think that will be the third one.
Wow, wow, amazing. I'm so proud of you. We all are very proud of you.
Matter of fact, she is right now taking a job that pays her $100,000. Akash got a job last week. Actually, Akash got two jobs last week. Now he's picking between one. He's going to the lower salary one that gives him $75,000. He's not taking to the $100,000 one. I am pretty upset about it, but he has his explanation. He just wants to be with the team that gives him less pressure, so he picked that company. Well, that is his choice, but he has options.
It's not a like large company. It's a mid-sized company. The everyone is so much engaged, talking over text and all sort of, calling videos, all sort of things. It's very friendly environment to work with.
Well, now that you have seen these people are getting job right and left, and they're getting multiple job offers, not being here, with taking an online course, the time has come for you to consider this as well. Every day we are getting better. So let's talk about the course. What is software quality assurance engineering? These are the top 10 companies of the world, and 8 of them are just online. They don't have a physical store. Think about that. Amazon versus Walmart model. Amazon is a $500 billion company right now, but they don't have a store. Amazon.com is the website, is their store, and that's a software or application. So this company is entirely driven by the software. Versus Walmart, they have their physical stores. They need to employ hundreds of thousands of employees and need to pay them. They need to pay the rent. Versus Amazon, they don't have any of these expenses that Walmart does. So what Amazon needs, right? Think about the Walmart. When people go there and mess up their shelves, they have a lot of people who actually fix those shelves, and Walmart has to pay those people. Think about Amazon. If millions of people of shopping on Amazon.com at the same time, it's a software. It has limitations too. It has a bandwidth. It also messes up the server, the application. So they need a lot of QA engineers to make sure that it's up and running every day, every hour, every minute. Because Amazon shut down for a minute, they might lose millions of revenue. So they don't want to do that. They want to hire lots of QA engineers. Their job is to assure the quality. QA means for quality assurance. QA engineer means for quality assurance engineers. Their job is to assure the quality of the Amazon product. And if you hear me right now, what I'm talking about, you will know that out of the largest, these top 10 company, they are the 20% of the economy of the entire US. 8 company controls 25% of the economy. Altogether, they are $2 trillion industry right here in this slide. And 8 of them at least are the online store or online business where they have no physical existence. So that much of QA engineers are needed to maintain all of their businesses. For example, Google is online, no store. Facebook, no store. Amazon, no store. LinkedIn, no store. PayPal, no store. Even Apple, right? They have a physical store, but half of their sales come from online. Walmart, they have a physical store, but half of their sales come from online. So that's why these companies need tons of QA engineers to employ to make sure their system, the front end, the back end, the database, the service, all of them are running. The QA engineer's job is to make sure everything is running. So how do we actually do it? Because we work with a software development team like that. It's just not a one man's job, right? Corporation will create many of these mini teams. They're responsible for developing software. They're responsible for figuring out the defects, the problems, the error they might face, and they're responsible for fixing it. See, it is the teamwork, right? But then what do we do as a quality assurance engineer? That's a question. We do the easy work. We don't develop anything. We're not a development engineer. We don't fix anything either. We just figure out the problem. That's why I said QA engineering is the easiest way to get in the industry. That gives you $100,000 jobs. So if you look at the team, we have this person called business analyst, stands for BA. They also make about $100,000. Their job is to, get the requirements from the client before we make a website or before we make an application. What do we want to make? That's their job, right? Who are these people? Mainly people have business major, people graduated from MBA, people are good in talking, people are good in interacting with the clients. They become business analysts normally. In every modern software development team will have a business analyst, and then the main guys, right? What do we do when we get the requirement? We design. Before we develop anything, we need to design something. Same like you're developing in a house, right? You have to design it. You have to put a blueprint. How many bedrooms do you want? How many balcony? How many bathrooms? And then these are the requirements, and then you have to design and create a blueprint, right? Every designer, architect do that. Software is no different, right? How many pages, how many buttons, where will be the link, where will be the logo, the right side or the left side? Too many questions will come. So we need an UX designer who will design the blueprint of the software before we develop it. And then what? And once we have the design ready, then it's time to develop. How do we develop software? By writing codes. There are a lot of different programming languages to create a software or build a software for, like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Java, Python, Ruby, C#. You have to hire a bunch of developers in your team, and their role will be to develop their software. But we know by the nature of software development, they will leave a lot of defects because coding is really sensitive. An extra dot could create a lot of problem in your software. That's why software quality assurance engineers are there to figure out the developer's mistake. Well, their job is to not to find the developer's mistake. Their job is to find the system's error. What's not expected, and what's not working as expected, right? So there could be a lot of things that end user might be expecting in a website as per the user's requirement, but the developer was not built it properly. That's what our job would be, to identify those differences or identify those bugs or errors and report it to the developer. We don't fix anything. Quality assurance engineers don't fix anything. They're the easiest one in the team. And therefore, the Forbes reported that the QA engineers are the second happiest position, software engineering position in the United States. Think about it. Right, and that's what I'm talking about. Every software development team will require 3 to 4 QA engineers to be recruited in that team. And basically everybody gets the same salary, same respect, same honors within the team. So this is how your software development team will look like, and I put together a snap out there. It shows you it's a teamwork. You work with them every day, so you don't feel isolated, right? If you're new and you don't know that how you're going to test, how you're going to work with the team, we have developed a model, 6-step process that you're going to learn. Within that model, after we do the training, we put you in an internship, so you actually see how the whole thing works before you get to the real job, right? We put you a month of internship. Unlike a lot of other academy, we have taken initiative to bring a real company and hire you for a month of internship. This is an amazing slide that I like to show you. These are the kids that I trained and placed them. Some of them works for a toppest consulting firm, and this picture is like 8 years ago. And then we have helped so many people after that. Last year, we were able to help Yeldo. He got into a job in Accenture. He was an MTA train operator. From there, it's a 360-degree switch. He's got placed as a QA automation engineer, is making about 100K, and he's happy.
I'm presently working as a train operator in MTA, Metropolitan Transport Authority in New York. And I just want to have a career in the IT industry. That's why I joined Transfotech. Transfotech, when I joined, it was new work for me, but by the time, as the time went by, I found that it's very interesting and it's very leading us in the right way it showed us the right way to get into the IT industry.
Second one is Arafat Rahman. He just came from Bangladesh, and he had no place to go. We put him in a training, in a 10-month of training. He became an automation engineer, started making $110,000. Now, I had a call with Arafat. He was appreciating me, saying that thank God he had chosen the IT career before the pandemic, so he could have worked the entire year during this pandemic. He didn't have to go to office single day. This is how we are helping people to, get jobs and work from home. Are you the next? That's my question. I miss those physical classes. We were always physically trained in New York. I welcome all of you to come to our office. It's 172-21 Hillside Avenue, Jamaica, Queens, suite number 207. We are Transfotech Academy. We're still there. That's where our head offices are there. But obviously, we have moved all of our training online so that we can help more people throughout our online platform. Let's talk about our 6-step model. That's the most important thing, and that's what makes us different than zillions of other tech academies who teaches bootcamp courses. First, we meet you one-on-one. Our career advisor actually like to talk to each of you to figure out a career goal and give you consultancy based on that, because everybody is different. Where you stand in life, we don't know, right? Whether you need a job in 6 months, or you need a job in 3 months, or you need a job in 9 months. We need to know your details, and then we will give you a customized goal and customized roadmap that would fulfill your goal. And then once we are on the same page, we move on to step number 2, and that's where we have some of the formalities, paperwork, agreement signing, because majority of the tuition that you pay us is after you get the job. So you have to make sure that we are formally agreed on the deal. So that's what happens in step number 2. It happened fairly quickly. Everything is online. You could do everything through online. And then slowly we start toward your lectures. That's when the magic happens, right? We have live instructor driven lectures. We form a very small batches of 15 to 20, not more than that, and then the class begins. Every class is equipped with a PowerPoint, notes, assignments. We have a learning management system. Every class gets recorded, and right after you finish the class, we upload the class. We give you access, so even if you miss a class, you can go back home and watch that later and collaborate with your team, right? And then these courses, the classes will continue to 3 to 4 months. And during these classes, there will be a lot of labs. These are hands-on labs given in a cloud or a virtual machine. We will set it up for you. We don't need to do everything, right? But you need to do the labs with your classmates, right? It's a group exercise. Then you will move on to a case study. We would ask you to go and figure out and do some research. It could be a project, could be a company, could be a process, could be a product, right? You need to go do some research and come up with your findings, and this makes you really a corporate person, because learning tech skills just one thing, and then you have a lot of other additional skills that you need to learn. So you see that we brought in all this academic flavor into our little mini bootcamp, right? So you will do that, and then you have to do a group presentations on your findings. So that's where our student learns the most. Check this out. Some of our old students have done their presentation, and they were mind-blowing. And this is what they have done only after they've taken like 8 classes. I couldn't believe my own eyes. They sounded so professional. They sounded they're QA engineers already. So this is how we will spend a 3 to 4 months of doing classes, labs, case study, group study, and presentation. By the time you are already a subject matter expert, and that's when the fun begins. Once you are done with the step number 3, we'll move on to step number 4, and that is an internship. And we are no joking here. We will bring a real company, a real software, a real manager, a real product owner to work with you to let you learn on that 1 month internship. You will feel like you're absolutely doing a new job. And this is part of our course. It's a guaranteed internship. We'll put you, and you will work with them, and you will get to implement everything that you have learned so far in the class, in the assignment, in the lab, in the group practice. And that's exactly what is going to be in your resume right? We'll use that as your experience, right? That you have earned. So that's your internship. And then once you're finally completed that internship, you come back to us and we prepare you for the job. But the first thing you need is what? The resume, right? A good resume would cost you at least $1,000 in the United States. But we do it for free. It's part of the course. We'll build a very nice professional resume for you, showing that you have done internship, you have done all of these things, and you have experience in this field. Then what? Then we have a beautiful own recruiting team. We will be recruiting you for different companies. They will be sending out your resumes to our internal connection. We have 400,000 recruiters associated with us. We will run a fantastic marketing campaign of your resume unlike any other academies does. They just put you online. We'll make sure that we internally market your resume to 400,000 recruiters, 120 job portals. That's where we're going to place you, right? We will increase the opportunity for you every bit for you to get a job. That's what we are here for. We don't take any money from your bag. We don't take any money from the employer. We will negotiate the salary on your behalf. We will always want 10,000 more for you, right? Our recruiters will do that. I can assure you it's a guaranteed system. It works for everybody. It will work for you too. This is Queens College of CUNY, the largest campus of CUNY in New York. We work with them hand to hand to develop programs. We have done couple of QA sessions with them. We were chosen by them because of our extreme corporate connections and the quality of training. That's on our YouTube. Go check it out. We have done a bunch of free courses. You can also learn from those classes. It's in our YouTube. Don't forget to check them out, right? We do provide a 2 weeks money back guarantee. So you can always take the first class free and the second class free with us. And if you don't like our classes, which is very unlikely gonna happen, if you ask for a refund, no question asked, we give you 100% money back, right? So it's risk free. You can always register online, pay the first invoice that you see down there and start your course. And then if you don't like it for any reason, just simply call us or text us or email us. We'll give you refund within 3 business days, guaranteed. Let's talk about professional courses, right? As you see that we are different than others, we offer full stack quality assurance courses. This course is equipped with 18 different cards that you see on the screen right now. If you don't have any experience in IT, if you don't have any experience in software development, no worries. We'll start from the ground zero of software testing or software development or any IT. We start from what is a computer from that level. From there, we talk about the software development life cycle, software testing life cycle. We talk about different methodologies. We talk about agile methodologies, which is the most popular one right now. And we learn 3 different frameworks within Agile. Even better, we'll help you to get certified Scrum Master, certified in Agile. That will help you to get a job even more. So then we learn Jira. It's the most common and most useful software development practice management tool. We'll learn that majority of the New York based company or US based company use that tool, and majority of the job requirements you'll see that they're looking for Jira experience. We'll cover that up, and then we'll go into different kind of testing. We take it from the ground zero of testing understanding. Slowly we'll move up how developers write code, what is their day-to-day life, how they come up with this coding, where the defect might come from, what kind of different testing you should do. There are hundreds of different kind of tests. We're not going to learn all of them, but we're going to learn top 20 to 25 of them, and these are the ones that corporations normally use, and these are the ones they will ask you in the interview, different questions. So our training will be focused on your interview, right? Like I said, it's a job focused training. It would just focus on your interview, that what are the questions they'll ask in your interview. We will give you more materials, give you more training on that, and prepare you for the interview. And then we will learn cross-browser testing. We'll slowly move our way to database. Now, how the data are stored. Now, data is a big word. We'll learn SQL, we'll learn Oracle, we'll give you a virtual Oracle virtual box for you to play with. We'll set up a cloud machine. These are your labs that slowly you'll learn, and then you'll start practice on your own and with your groups. You can learn those hands-on skill, right? Slowly we move on to a programming language. We learn Java, we learn Selenium, we learn Cucumber, we learn TestNG, and then we'll learn GitHub, how to manage your codes, how to the version control works, and then slowly we'll move on to the DevOps concept. And that's where the bigger QA industry is looking for right now. They're looking for SDAT level research, stands for Software Development Engineering Test. This is also kind of a QA engineer, but the very upper grade of QA engineers. I'm going to show you the career path for QA. In QA, there are 5-6 different paths. You can start with a manual tester and then become analyst and then engineer and SDEC. I'm going to show you in a moment. But then the point I'm making is knowing this DevOps, this AWS, performance engineering, performance tuning, mobile automation, mobile testing, with all these, you learning in one course will put you in a SDAT role, and that job starts with 130, 140, it goes up to $120,000. Well, you might be saying, is this doable in a 4-month or 6-month course? Well, maybe not for everybody, but the good thing is you don't require to learn all of these to get a job. Like I said, there are 5-6 different levels of QA jobs. Somebody could just learn like 5 cards out of these 18 and still get a job. But that would definitely pay you less, right? That will pay you $80,000 as a manual tester or a QA analyst. But if you can learn it, you will get a job of $120,000 and you become an SDAT. The point I'm making, we are giving you all these. It's one course, and once you start learning something from the scratch, you have the speed, you have the passion, you have a mood to ongoing learning. And I think this is the best time that you actually learn all of them, so you see the bigger picture, a bigger infrastructure, a bigger foundation you build, because the sky is the limit. Getting a job is just the beginning of your career. It's not the end of it, because you get a job and then you grow slowly, right? So this course is going to be a replacement of your computer science degree if you're just focusing on QA engineering, right? So we are giving you all these in one course. This course could easily cost you like $20,000, but we're not even doing half of it, right? So think about it. This is the most enhanced QA curriculum that you'll ever find out there in the market, doing by really professionals like us. So don't, if you have any questions about it, don't hesitate. Email us or call us. We were happy to answer any question, and more likely get onto an orientation, get onto a free class. We always offer free classes on these, right? The best part about being with us is the commitment that we are giving. This course is not for once. This course for you is lifetime. We don't charge anything extra if you want to come back and retake the class for the next session. We start a new batch every month. A lot of our students actually get into a class and somehow they get sidetracked and get distracted. Even we don't wish you to do it, but if you do, you can always come back and start fresh with a new batch. You can start as many times as you want. So it's a total commitment with zero extra fee. We just charge you once, and it is a lifetime commitment you get. This is amazing, huh? Well, I think now that you have known that QA is the most appealing and easiest IT career to be made, and that is doable in 4 months, and Transfotech Academy has the best model. We have developed the 6-step process to get to your success. We have all the corporate connections. We have own recruiters. Our instructors are super experts on these. Now that you have every eggs in your basket, it's about your time to do some action and take some actions. Well, now that you have everything that you need to make a decision, and it seems like Transfotech Academy has everything in place: 6-step process, own recruitment team, qualified instructors, 400,000 recruiters connection, and amazing resume making team, plus internship opportunity. As Transfotech Academy has everything, please don't hesitate to sign up. Clicking the link below, sign up today. Our career advisor will be in touch with you to set up a career personalized goal session. That is the step number 1, and from there we'll take it further. This is a total commitment. Remember, we have done it for 1,000 people. Go check our YouTube channels and check out some of the testimonial. And we start a batch every month. It's always the right time for you to start a career. I would see you in the course if you register, if you sign up. And this is a total commitment from me, being an expert in the industry for 12 years. If you sign up to my course, I will not leave you until you get a job. Thank you.